Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. And happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Uh, it's a nice day today. And I hear tomorrow it's not supposed to be so nice. So I'll take this as a good thing. And we had good weather this week. Um, Gary was here. And he's the one that has the coupe here. And he did some things to it. And one of the things he did was he changed the tail lights, because this had the other tail lights with the amber and the turn signals, and he decided to put these tail lights here in. And evidently we have the same taste, because my car also had the amber tail lights, and I put the same type tail lights in my coupe, as you guys know. I did get so I liked the amber lights when my son put them in his car, but I don't know what that is, guys. I don't care for them in my car, but yet they look mean in my son's car, and they're the same type car, so both coupes. But another thing Gary did, he got a different deck, if you guys noticed this, trunk lid. And the other trunk deck was pretty good that he had, except it had rust coming through down here, and they get rust in them in the slip underneath. And that's a common thing, but it was fixable. But now I don't have to worry about fixing that. All I have to do is worry about sanding this down. And I'm hoping to get away with just taking this down to where it's smooth, and hopefully I don't find any surprises like body filler hidden and things like that. So this should be a lot easier to do than the other trunk deck, because like I said, I know I had at least a few hours in fixing where that rust was in the other trunk deck, and that was, like I said, right in this area here. This has a little tiny marks in it here and there, but it's just cosmetic on top, so it's not the same as putting putty in something. So there are some of the things Gary's done, and so far he's sticking to what he pictured in his head. He said that he wanted to put different taillights in it, and there they are. And another thing I told you guys, he wanted to put the other front end off a late model Mustang, like a 90, and get rid of the 4-eye, but now he's saying he may be having second thoughts about that. But that's up to him. Like, you guys know how I feel about the 4-eye car, and I did a segment about that, corny one, where I was crying, but I tried to make it light for you guys once in a while. So the car is coming around though. I mean, just what little bit we've done to this so far, it's looking a lot better so far. So that does it for this car for as of right now. And I showed you guys before, I think he has the dash completely out of this, and it still needs a lot of work as far as hours go. But one thing I did want to say is that Mickey, the one I'm doing heads for, the E7s, he has a channel, and he's looking for subscribers, and I think you guys will like watching what he's doing, because what Mickey's doing is this. He's running the car with a stock engine in it, and he's out there racing guys that have all kinds of work done, and going into no prep racing and all the things that these guys do. And he's a real underdog in that, as far as I'm concerned, but he did very well in it. So what you guys are going to get to see is this. His channel, he goes by Slow SBF, and that's slow small block Ford, basically. So if you guys want to look him up and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. He's going to have some good stuff as far as I'm concerned, because a lot of guys, they'll do things to their car and you don't get to see what they do. You're going to get to see how his car runs now, and then how it runs after we get these heads on that I'm doing. And there's not a whole lot of people that do segments like that. So it's one of them deals where you'll see guys put a couple $1,000 heads on aluminum, and that flow 300, 400, and then the cam goes in the car, and you got to expect that to be a big difference. But what happens when you put just a pair of E7s on a car? Well, more than you might think. We're looking for a certain number out of the car, and we'll go into more about that on a different segment. But like I said, guys, if you could subscribe to his channel, I deeply appreciate it. He's like a son to me, and I think you're going to like what you see here in the future. And he explains about the car, and he's going to be doing other segments going into more detail about the car later on. And I think you're going to be, well, I'm impressed, because that car runs really well for being an all stock engine. And it might give some guys insight that are trying to do the same thing. They're just trying to stay budget without spending a lot of money. And that's the most crucial thing. Some guys can't afford to buy everything that they want to buy, and so you find ways around that situation, and you just do the next best thing. So I know more guys that have to pick and choose what they do than I do the guys that have money to do what they want to do. So I hope I said that right. I think you guys know where I'm coming from. So anyway, that's important to me. If you guys could do that, subscribe to his channel, and I think you're going to like watching that car run in the no prep. And I'm not sure, I think there's two other channels that also have that car posted. Unfinished Project, I think, had it on his channel, so you guys could look it up on there. And I think a guy, Four Lug, has it. But that's all affiliated with Mickey's channel. You guys could look at the comments where we've spoke back and forth, and you could see. So look these other guys up too, if you go on Mickey's channel and subscribe, or if you just check me out or Mickey. Give these other guys time that's taking the time to film the car down the track and everything, because that's important, that we all support each other. All right, so I want to be fair about everything that goes on with the cars, and anybody that shows interest in what we do, I want to give them the same attention back, because that's what you're supposed to do in life. You're supposed to be fair, and I believe in being fair. So anyway, guys, I'm going to cut this short. I just got back from a little trip here, and not terrible, just traveling makes me tired, getting traffic and everything. Not as far as Buck Does It went today. If you guys followed him today, he had a little adventure there. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day, and I always want to do that, because that's very important that you guys take the time to watch, and I deeply appreciate that. So with that, I'm going to say once again, happy Thanksgiving, and God bless you, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care.